bawuna buwunyo olumu nga tanka nga asa n'omugamba nkubuulire mu Kampala muno mulimu gym nyingi. Kampala Sheraton eyina, Serena eyina, Speaker Apartments neyo newakaliga muyenga sirinye 15 genda okola aerobics. Barack Obama yasinga kukola cardio ye kuyamba ku breathing from here paka once. So kikulu nnyo as we eat well twina no working out. Obere ng'oli mulamu. Kyovula aba athletes all over the world bateninga okuwangaala. Lwaki ebibiri gyabwe gibeera gikola kati nga zino byempulira abasajja bagamba musajja talina waaka biki go in the gym and work out for 2 weeks ajja kuwulira go and work out
ate n'obanga tolina sente za gym kwata essimu zino smartphone nze nyina application bagita home workout nagidownloadingisa MBs zaali 12 zokka naye nkola workout buli kumakya
ate n'okusesaaki
za gym sizirina
ate waliwo kati nga AfriCell after midnight bakwa 1 GB kusirinya 15 kitegera ne waweta kudownloadinga kintu cha 1 GB weta gone 2500 shillings. So byebyo fe kitukeza wano ku Smart 24 we are here to inspire, motivate and guide. Fe bine byabadde Kongo Gabongo balaba byogere kwabwe patoro byogera ebyo twabibalekera abalamu byogere
ebya Gaboni
mipira gundi yawangudde gundi ebyo sibya kubanga biri mu public domain. Kiringa nganze munnamole gwensinga ku respectinga si yagenze ku parliament najja ya mawulire kubanga buli munnamawulire asibyeyo njagala that investigated story nga teri muntu yabaddeyo no breaking action bagamba what's this
ngeri analytical.
Oye bannamawulire bendi respectinga unfortunately tibannamawulire batono abakyali abayina kalibeyo yevuga nti kanonye ekintu kibeere bwe kiti.
Munange tuli ku musingi ki leero?
Ku musingi gwe tuliko leero ti abaana baffe betuzadde Christmas yawedde, New Year yawedde, tugenda kiki balina okukola mu holiday eno gwe musingi gwe tulina tudde. Omusingi nga tugamba nti nze mbirivinga nti abaana bali badde bakeera ne bakola emirimu ne bazadde baabwe. Abaana be bakulanga bakola ba respectinga sente bamanya obuzibu obuli mu kuraisinga sente. Omwana bwakula akola sente naze mbankingira mu banka as respectinga. Omwana bwakula sente bamuwampe ta respectinga sente. Kiringanga abagana balina olugero ng'oyagala abantu batandika okuvaluwinga amazzi bagambe bagekimirenga ku luzzi. Abantu bwe beekimira amazzi ku luzzi
agakwata nkola tamala gagonoona.
Otegedde naye bwe basiga wakimya amazzi ku luzzi chances ziri waggulu nti togenda gawa value yago. So abaana be bakula from day one nga bakola emirimu ne bamaama baabwe bakola emirimu ne bataata baabwe ba respecting emirimu. Kyovola baffe ba Gashumba we a different breed. Ate namwe breed yamwe eri better naye ate eddako eyo nfu kubanga ffe twakula waka nga mami waffe ayina abaana bakola nabo ne daddy waffe ayina abaana bakola ki
bakola nabo.
Ye culture y'okukola etulimu nti men must be respected nga bamaze okukola. Olw'okuba nti ensi efudde nnyo abaana abalenzi be bakula nga tebaagala kukola bamalizibwa nga bafumbiddwa nga bawasiddwa
nga si bwe kirina okuba.
Kyova olaba kati culture y'abaana abafumbirwa abalenzi eri waggulu. Kyova olaba we have hopeless fathers, we have hopeless men bayina empale ompulira ndowooza naye they are not men. Bambalanga abasajja naye nga si basajja. Ekikufuula omusajja kubeera na buvunanyizibwa waka kusupportinga mukyalawo kusupportinga baana bo kusupportinga ne family mwava. Ekyo tojja kikola nga tokola. Kati there is a new generation y'abasajja sigamba balaba Smart 24 ngamba
abatagiraba
abataliiko ku ssaawa zino beetegeeza nti bambalanga abasajja beeyisanga abasajja but they are contrary to the values of men. Tebakola bibukufuula musajja. Ekikufuula omusajja buvunaanyizibwa kulabirira mukyalawo kulabirira baana bo kuba advisinga bamentalinga. Naye kati waliwo generation empya ey'abavubuka bo babakwana bukwanyi oba takwana muwala nti amwagala amukwana nti omuwala ono ajja kumpa buli kimu. Gwandaba essaawa zino obeera otya mu maka ng'oli musajja naye nga ku ngoye omukyala we zonna z'ayina tomanyi gye zaava
tosangako n'olukumi olugula
gwandaba essaawa zino obeera otyanga mukyala wo ku ngoye zonna z'ayina engoye z'ayina necklace z'ayina buli kamu k'ayina ku ngatto z'ayina toyinaako ke wali omugulidde you are not her husband ng'oli asikaali
you are not a man
oli asikaali
oli kalenzi bulenzi
ngenda ntya ku mukolo ne my girlfriend or my wife ng'okuva kagere wansi paka waggulu
sina kinamuguliyako
siina n'enviri ennungi z'ayina saamutaddemu ssente you are not a man you are just a fake master ate mu abawala kino nkibagamba nnyo manyi bangi munfollowinga you admire what I say luno lubimbi lwammwe kino nkyogera nnyo bw'oba okyadeetinga omuvubuka boyfriend girlfriend mukyali ku level eyo
yes sir
nga takusigamu wadde ka chocolate wadde akantu akatono ennyo kusaasidde olunaku lwali kuwa empeta lwojja okukakasa karakita y'ono omusajja
yes sir
women must be given women must be provided women must be assisted eyo bible bwe tugamba ne Quran
yes sir
balina kuweebwa
balina kulabirirwa kyebaba bayita ba baby
yes
olina okumulabiriranga baby
olina bifukirira bufukirizi mazzi otegera women bwekina okuba unfortunately generation eriwo kati ekifudde the other way round omusajja noyingiza engalabi mu apartment y'omuwala nga sigoogisasula
ebiku byonna byonna n'obisengula eyo
omusajja noyingiza engalabi mu apartment y'omuwala nga fridge erimu ya muwala tv ya muwala buli kimu kya muwala essuuka za muwala zogenda okusulamu notasobola kusasula ka good tv ne ka Star Times and you call yourself a man you a fake master you don't even deserve to be on planet earth ate namwe abawala ekisajja ng'ekyo ne kiyingira ennyumba yo ne kikutinkuula wenna simanyi ne kikutinsa ku ntiko hopeless bw'otuuka ku ntiko n'okwata ku yesu mu ngalo kirina amaanyi bw'oba olina amaanyi genda otuyambe bali mu kuzimba kalumadaamu otuyambe oweereza amataffaali ku kalumadaamu bwe tukomawo tugenda mu kalango bwe tukomawo tugenda kubazza abaana abalenzi kye balina okukola waka n'abaana abawala kye balina okukola waka
leero balina welcome back okuva mweyo advert gye mulabye. Of course tukyalina Frank Gashumba ku Smart Talk ate nga leero tukedde sisimuka Uganda teri kulindira kulala. Ate okimanyi nti nange one way directly or indirectly ndi product wa sisimuka. Kubanga gye nasookera
20 years from today abantu bakonfessing nti obulamu bwange bwakyuka because of sisimuka Uganda. Waliwo omwami gwe nasanze eggulo ku makyanga n'akava wano. Nangamba thank you so much. Ne nangamba tuddeyo nnyo okusisimuka Uganda we yali values. Era ngambye ekigambo kino kankyogere wano nti omwaka guno 2019 bannayuganda mwenna abasaba ekirabo eki buli omu asimbeyo omuti. Tuli bannayuganda abasuba miliyoni 4. Singa buli muntu asimbeyo omuti gumu gy'emiti miliyoni 4 nti by 2025 egyo emiti gijja kuba gisizaawo weather ya Uganda bwe yali. Omwami ono namusanze eggulo nagamba he's inspired by our talks, by our podcasts, n'atugamba naye ekisinga okumuluma tewakyali radio ba TV concentratinze ku values zino ze tubaddeko. Kiki ekikufuula omusajja, kiki ekikufuula maama. Kati nansaba tulonkinge campaign empya. Tojjukira mu Sisimuka Uganda mu 2012 twatandika campaign ey'okusimba emiti. Kati mbasaba mwenna abatulaba essaawa zino, if you admire Gashumba oba admiringa Tush oba TV S24, ekirabo kye tukusaba otuwe ng'eggwanga simba y'omuti gumu. Ate kinyuma nnyo ng'osimbye omuti ogw'ekibala. Fene kyekirala amapeera omuyembe. Ekirala emiti tegitwetaaga ffe tugyetaaga. Emiti tegyagala kisiikirize. Actually omuti bw'oguteeka mu kisiikirize tegukula. Mwabanda b'essaawa zino lwaki buli musana bwe gwaka munoonya bisiikirize? Ontegeera nozo. So 2019, the best present you can give Uganda, the best present you can give the future Uganda, the best present you can give our country Uganda, plant a tree. 10 years from today abalibeerawo baligamba abaaliwo baatukolerera. N'ekirala nga mmaliza ku miti gino, buli lw'otuula mu muti waliwo eyagusimba. Gw'osimbye eki? Buli lw'otuula mu muti ogwo n'otambuza olugambo people power, NRM, FDC, Arsenal, Man U, waliwo yasimba omuti ogwo. Gw'osimbye eki omwaka guno? Tugende maaso.
Tukyali ku basajja aba fake masters, abasajja abeeyita abasajja bambalanga abasajja naye nga bakazi mu mwoyo. Temuli.
Unfortunately bano abakyala b'ennaku zino be bafuula ba kitalo. Kubanga bakeera mu jimu ne basula ebyuma ne bali emmamba ne bali embizi ne banywa buno buwalagi mu kitoko n'aba n'amaanyi nga guleeda n'agamalira n'atuuyanira mu mwana w'omuntu entuuyo z'ekyavu ezo. Oyo akutuuyaniddemu tewali ntuuyo zisasula sukulu fiizi, tebakulimba. Aga amaanyi gayina tegasasula sukulu fiizi, amaanyi gayina tegagula poloti, amaanyi gayina tegagula tiketi ya nnyonyi. Ebyo mulimu bya kidongo.
Baagala bano ab'eswaga.
Linda eneri eswaga.
Nyempale ziyene wansi.
Eswaga ero togenda nko mu banka kwewola ne bakugamba leeta baawo oba boyfriend baagala kyapa. This person you are dating ene messe eyingira mu nnyumba yo mu apartment yo every day eyongeramu ki? Yes, en apartment yo naleka nga gipanguludde ayongeramu ki mu apartment yo. Kati bwe tuddayo ku nsonga omusingi gwe tuliko leero, abaana bakula balaba bazadde bwabwe be bakola. Kyova olaba ffe gye twakulira e Masaka ng'abaana abawala bakola na mami waffe, abaana abalenzi bakola na taata waffe. Naye nze nadde ojinganga nnyo nga mbeera ne mami wakitaffe yatukosanga nnyo. Lwaki omwana bw'abeera ne maama we alina byamuyigako. Omwana ayinza in the process waliwo ebintu maama byatagamba naye mubikolwa n'okikola ki? Waliwo taata waffe ekintu kyatajja kugamba naye n'otegeera kyakola ki? Kyategeeza. Abaddugavu mu Africa, Baganda, Banyankole, Basoga, Bagisu, Bateso twalina values ez'obukambwe nnyo. Nga maama w'omwana bw'asiba n'omwana nga bakola alina byamuya mwana wange omwana omuwala ekyo takikola. Tayogera bw'ati,
tatuula bw'ati, talinnya miti. kino bwe kiba kibaddewo kikole bwoti
kati okirese bulungi ffe waffe omwana omulenzi swakkirizibwanga mu kiyungu era nga ne bemba nnyina kasooli wange njamuwa sisita wange Rose njokera kasooli oyo you're getting it? You are not allowed. Naye nga tetutala tugamba omusajja talina kubeera mu kiyungu naye alina okumakinga sure nti ebyetaagisa mu kiyungu byonna gyebiri. Owulidde?
N'enku ezinaakola nga gyeziri.
Kakati nze era kindimu kakati nze ntera okugenda mu kiyungu nga njala juice mu fridge ne saagala nze ate oba ntya n'okukwata kasepiki okulaba ekirimu.
Otyo.
Can you imagine? Those are the values ze twagala okuzzaawo.
Essebo.
Omusajja tagenda mu kiyungu aprovidinga ebiri mu kiyungu. Buganda gye nakuliramu.
Essebo.
Ffe bagiyinza tuyita old school. I don't care. Ffe bwe muyita old school nammwe ani asinga okutegeera. So abaana musiibe nabo ku mirimo. Oba okola mu kikuubo, okola mu sawuli yako, okola mu owino, osuubula butunda. Keera n'omwana amanye sente gye zikola ki?
Gye ziva.
Bw'ona omugamba maama wange sente leero ziganya akitegeere. Abayindi abo batusinga. Kizibu nnyo omuyindi okusomeseza omwana in a day school. Sorry, in a boarding school. Babasomeseza in day schools. Asiibe naye amulage Tushi yanyamba ku URA, Gashumba yanyamba ku Meme, Gundi yanyamba ku KCCA, ono erandi load wange.
Essebo.
Namukuza ng'amulaga nti olumu tuba situina rent ogende wa landlord n'omunnyonnyola n'omugamba tusasula million 10 rent ne tuba tufunyeeko 3 omwana n'akikola ki n'akitegeera kyova olaba successfully bannayuganda batono abafudde nga baali balinamu akasente empire yaabwe n'esigalawo kubanga tebayinvolvinga abaana baabwe okulaninga empires naye abayindi sinaba kulabayo omuyindi afudde empire n'ekrumbulinga lwaki because from day one bayigiriza abaana biki ebyokukola.
Essebo.
Ontegeera ndowooza. Bwekyo kikola ki?
Bwekyo bwekiri.
Naye kati essaawa zino ziraba?
Essebo.
Bataata bavudde awaka, bamaama bavudde awaka, abaana beebase.
Abaana beebase.
Bagenda kuzuuka ssaawa 5 nga bambadde night dresses, bipajama byabwe bagende
ku TV. Abazuukuse bali ku TV already. Tebalina kye bakola. Omukozi yali mu kusiimuula ennyumba, yali mu kiyungu.
Ate nze kambabuulire.
Essebo.
Oyo omukozi gwe mulina mu maka gammwe takeerangako kwagala kubeera mukozi. Bwe mutaategeke baana bammwe ne babeera bahasola ne babeera bakozi abaana abammwe nabo bayinza okumaliriza nga babadde ba maid maka g'abantu abalala.
Essebo.
Era olwedde muli ba maid mbuuze mutya abali e Qatar abali e Dubai abali e Saudi Arabia abali wa si ba maid?
Ba maid.
Ekyenjawulo nti oli maid wa Muwarabu ono maid we Uganda nenga bonna baki?
Bonna bakozi.
Yes. Kubanga abaana temwabategeka to survive on their own. Abaana balina kubanga obukoko buno Buganda.
Essebo.
Gwa mu Buganda temukyali enkoko ziva Teso. Akakoko akaganda ne bw'okajje kakiri n'okatwala ebusoga bwe katandikira okutakula. Naye ekikoko ekizungu bw'okijja mu lumu n'okitwala mu ndala nga kikola ki? Nga kituula. Kubanga from day one tebaakitegeka kwebeezaawo. Baakiriisanga buki? Buliisa. So if you don't prepare your children, I can assure you, bagenda kumaliriza nga bashamba boys mu maka g'abaloodi. Bagenda kumaliriza nga ba maid mu maka g'abawarabu kubanga already bali ba maid. Oba temwabakola ki? Temwabategeka. Mutegeke baana temubategekera. Kino temukyawula. Totegekera baana, tegeka baana.
Tegeka mwana.
Bw'omutegeka byonna ajja byetuusaako.
Essebo.
Ompulira ndowooza. Gw'oli wano ku TV essaawa zino kitaawe yakuwa omulimu wano?
Nedda Essebo.
Bakutegeka nti ni case ne baba tebaliiwo you can move on your own.
Essebo.
Bakutegeka in such a way nti taxi ne bwe ziba teziriiwo ojja kulinnya booda ne bw'oba tolina ssente ojja kumbisinga owa booda omugambe muganda nge ntwala mu kifo bwekiti nyina okusanga ku mulimu.
Essebo.
Enkuba ne bweba etonnya you can't give an excuse.
Essebo.
Ne wulira agamba munnange enkuba yatonnya ewaffe amusore. Fine. Mujja bisasulira. Kino nkyogera nnyo. Buli kintu kye tubagamba ne mutakifaako mujja kisasulira.
Essebo. Njagala nkuleeteko ku bano bannange be tutayagala nnyo okwogerako. Nze ndi mulokole naye era kamboogereko. Tusaba nnyo naye tukola katono. Bayibuli ekulaga nti mu lubereberye Katonda bwe yasooka nga tanatonda na musajja yasooka kumukolera mirimu gy'anaakola ng'amutonze. Teyasooka mukolera mukazi. N'amutonda n'amussa mu nnimiro n'amugamba yeno nnimiro gikole ki? Girime omekinge sure actually omulimu gwasooka okumuwa n'eminga bino ebisolo byonna byonna ogwo mulimu nno si gwa lunaku lumu.
ebisolo biri ku nsi
byonna ku nsi biwa amannya kati ne weebuuza oba ensiri yajja ne mugwako n'agamba oba kano nkayite kikankayite ensiri ekyo kisibo ekyo bwe kyajja yali process kati n'avaawo n'amuwaki n'amuwa ennimiro n'amugamba girime ate ogirabire bulungi oluvannyuma lw'ekyo bwe yalabanga emirimu agikoze bulungi n'agamba si kirungi musajja kubeera yekka naye kirungi obeere wekka nga tolina mukazi bw'oba nga tolina mulimu bw'oba nga tolina mulimu gw'okola kirungi obeere wekka nga tolina ky'olya nga tolina mukazi ofe n'okufa essebo
ate n'emirimu gye giri ne attitude
essebo
abaana balina olugezigezi simanya nasomera kyambogo simanya makerere simanya nkumba hopeless ekyo ekipapula kyolina kiri useless.
Yes,
you cannot transform that paper into a monetary gain. Bw'oba olina degree y'emakerere ey'enkumba ey'ekyambogo eya UCU ey'endejje mpulira nkozi nga tusobola kukozesa amagezi gawajja mu university ezo kwebeezaawo ataasoma akusinga. Mu university bakuwayo award tebakuwa magezi. Bw'obanga olina degree eyo naye ng'entegeerayo eringanga omukazi atunda ebinyeebwa ku street atakusinga kubanga ye yenoonyeza ka capital ke
atunda binyeebwa.
Bw'oba olina degree yo oba PhD oba doctorate nga tosobola kukozesa magezi gawajja mu university to transform your life, omukyala atunda ennyaanya enakasero oba muwino oba sawulyako akusinga emirundi 10. President Kagame yayogera what, and I will quote him, bw'oba degree gy'olina tekyusiza bulamu bwo, tekyusiza famire yo, tekyusiza community mwoli, ataasoma akusinga. Ataasoma akola ki?
Akusingira ddala.
Kubanga Yesu olina empapula ne you are the opposite of them. Empapula ozina ne engalabi yo temuli ki? Temuli kana. Kati kankuze ku kya Bible kyeyogedde. Wali omukwano gwange yakyogera bunjaga nti Katonda bwe yatonda abantu ekyaddako n'atonda ennimiro. N'abagamba bye munaalyanga byonna mujja bijjanga omwo. Mukole paka ennimiro eyo lweriggwawo. Tabagambanga nti bye munaafuna mujja bijjanga mu kusaba. Okitegeera? Ne lubaala embeera nga n'embiro kw'otadde. Katonda bw'aleeta a beautiful rainy season kikakatako okukliyalinga faamu yo n'otegeka kyogenda okulimiramu. Gwe n'omusaba ayi Mukama tukusaba ekire ky'enkuba ekirabye ensize bikole ki? Bijamineetinge. Naye toyinza kuddawo n'oga nti ayi Mukama tukusaba enkuba. Kiringanga Alex mukulu yaŋŋamba Gashumba nkubuli obeera ku leediyo ng'oyogera leererere ti gavumenti teyambye bantu. Naŋŋamba tebayambye bakole ki? Kubanga Bayibuli etugamba nti tukusaba Katonda emmere eneetuwa amaanyi. Bw'amala okubawa amaanyi mukola ki?
Tutuule nago.
So era kati nkwegayidde gwe nga bw'oli omulokole. Vaasi za Bayibuli ojazireetanga nze amwe Christian ne siri mulokole naye ate eggulu bwe liribeerayo nja kugenda mu bwakabaka bwa Katonda kubanga privately nereetinga ne God oba ne Jesus. Era ate eggulu bwe linaabeerayo ffe tugenda kubeera mu Serena, tugenda kubeera mu Mistil, mwenga muli eyo naakulabye Kasubi mwe abalokole muza lwaki nga muŋŋamba Gashumba nga sina time. Tuli mu kulya bulamu lwaki privately twalereetinganga ne Katonda. Situwakubanga nnyo kerere ya Yesu but privately wereretere tugone hawo okukola ebintu Katonda byatukola ki? Byatugamba. Okubeera abantu balamu, okuyamba bannamwandu bamulekwa n'abantu abeetaaga okukola ki? Okuyamba. Bwandaba essaawa zino ku Smart 24 omwaka ogwedde bantu bameka be wayamba b'otalinaako musaayi? Tombulya cupa z'abalagi ze wanywa nembulya abantu bameka be wayamba. Ekinaakutwala mu bwakabaka bwa Katonda si kkeera kusaala, si kusaala mirundi 5 lunaku oba edde, no. Ebintu byokola privately ne Allah. Osobola okuwa omuntu asalaamu n'ogimuwa naye ng'osobola omuwa obutwa. Ffe kinatutwala mu ggulu si kwambala sapule, si kwambala sekapulaani, si kwambala Bikira Maria, no. Ebintu byekola privately. Era nkusesa ki? Eggulu eryo bwe liribeerayo ojja kubeera shocked bw'ogenda okusanga mu ggulu. Omuntu gw'otasuubirayo bw'ogenda okusangayo lwaki? Bantu bangi balereetinga ne Katonda naye nga tebaleekaana. Bantu bangi bakuba nnyo kerere Yesu haleluya naye nga mubbi muzibu, nga muyaayu gwennyini ogenda n'okusala ensawo. Actually the most misused word on planet earth now is Jesus. Abantu bakozesa ekigambo kya Yesu to extort from the poor.
Yes.
Wamulabye omujego ono simanya bishop waba simanya bushuli owawa yagambye stand takyaliyo. Bu successful yagenze mu geyena namukwata namumenya
Otyo.
Ate namwe bapasita batuga nti mwogane Katonda mwekubisa ebifaananyi ne Katonda selfie mutukakase
tudde ku basajja
2019 twagala evidence ti Yesu yuno ndi naye nemwe bafeeke maasita babbira mu linnya lya Yesu nemwe babbe
tudde ku basajja
nakyusa ati tubuulidde abantu tubuulidde engalabi kyekiri mu ngalabi osekera engalabi n'ogenda omuntu akusabire muntu omu akola miracle
kyukanga gye walabye bakaaba nti bababye ate n'oddayo
waliwo yabagamba nti muwe ssente zonna muleke mu transport abazzaayo
otyo nabo ne bakwata ne bassaayo
singa amakanisa gaali gakyusa Africa Uganda yali badde nga New York oba London o Dubai o South Korea o Japan
nga yesinga
nadde nsoma online account napikiza interest mu konga kagamba nti buli mwaka China producinga by engineers millionaires
bili
buli mwaka Africa annually producing 10 billion no 10 million 10 ulira China buli mwaka China producing by engineers 2 million engineers China buli mwaka producing by engineers million 2
esebo
Africa eyina buli gold buli mineral yonna buli mwaka annually
buli katonda
annually producing bapasta million 10 continent eyina buli mineral eyina buli gold ereeta baki bapasta China etayina biri byenkugambye yereeta ba engineer kyovolaba all major projects in Africa now are being executed by the Chinese. There is a problem.
There is a big one.
A big one how? Era garbage in, garbage out. Fetuleta garbage yaba pasta, otegera. Bo bali baleta ba engineer.
Ba fake pasta kanchongereko ekigambo fake.
Ba fake. Mulimu ba pasta bemanyi be respecting. They are like 3 to 4%. Bas simple yo mulaba. They respect the pasta. Disagree naye bimu kati nga luno kuluyimba lw'engule we disagree but I respect him as a good pastor bangi n'abalala abali naye nga 97%
ba fake
si ba fake but they are thugs nawe omanyi
tudde ku basajja munnange tudde ku basajja abaana ekiwumulo kino nga tebannakimalako omuzadde obatadde mu kukola ki
engage them talk to them as possible as you can. Have lunch with them.
Yes.
As oba lunch tosobola okera mu Kampala kunoonya sente, it's understandable. Have dinner with them.
Yes.
Bakugamba nti family erira awamu ku lujjuliro olumu eteninga okusigala awamu. Family erira ku lujjuliro olumu eteninga okubeera together. Family esabira awamu eteninga okubeera together.
Yes, sir.
Negwe abaana ulira emyezi 3 bagimala mu omwaka mulamba gubeera mu emyezi 12. Mu myezi 12 tuba ne terms 3 buli term ya myezi 3 kitegeeza nti emyezi 9 abaana bagimala ku ssomero kitega tubeera nabo mu holiday bawumudde era toliiwo basiiba ku TV
oba ne baba wazi take home oba holiday work ne zibaliira obudde bwabwe
basiiba ku TV ekawungeezi gokoma saawa nnyanga beebasedde oba 5 when do you bond with your children ate mwekamba bulire bino ebiseera bye mumala ku mirimu simanya Stanchart simanya Barclays simanya MTN simanya State House mumala biseera mukwano gwange Dr. Sebali yaŋŋamba afunye omukisa okulaba abanene nga bafa naye bafa bagamba kimu singa nawo abaana bange obudde buli muntu agenda okufa bano bandwadde kansa bwe bamugaa nti agenda asigaze ennaku 15 manyi kyakola amanyi obbagamba nti muleete famire yange yonna mbeere nayo nina mukwano gwange Olivia akola London eyo mu ddwaliro yaŋŋamba kyasinze okulaba abawarabu abo abagagga be balwala nnyo babatwala London for medication ne bamugaa nti osigaza mwezi gumu ku nsi kyasooka okugamba muleete famire yange ngirabeko tagamba nti muleete abakozi bange kitegeeza nti omuntu ajja okubeerawo for you forever. It's your family. Gwandaba essaawa zino be bakugoba mu Stanchart today mu Barclays mu MTN mu State House eggalawo. Love the company you work for, but be loyal to your family.
In fact, company gyokolera wofudde bwoti webatandika okunoonya nakureplacinga.
So kiri muwe family time. Buli lwobeera n'abaana they open up to you. Muwe abaana time.
Yes sebo.
Tewali ajja kukubeererawo. Sirabangayo ng'omuntu bagenza omulongoosa n'agamba baleete kowaaka wange abeerewo. Era bagamba owooluganda we yaani, maama we yaani, mukyala we yaani, mutabani we yaani. Bwekina okuba. Unfortunately bwe mudelegate nze ate amaanyi mangi mu sekita endala. Amaanyi amangi mugawe baana. Nze nakibagambye tegeka baana tobategekera. Bino byonna bye mulaba president bwe yagamba mbu ategekedde abaana benze n'enseka n'okuseka. Bw'oba totegese baana kusekeredde bajja kubirya weewunyina okwewo. Kubanga tebamanyi ebyava. They don't even value them.
Yes sir.
Okujjako nga batasobbi valuinga. Abantu kati abalina ku ssente oba mu Uganda oba mu nsi endala ani yabategekera? Babategeka butegesi. Bo ne beeranza. Kekako kakaganda ke nakoze eki? Nakugambye. So mubeere n'abaana Monday to Friday. Mu holiday, be with them, have lunch with them, have dinner with them. But you have breakfast with them. Mubondinge.
Take them to work.
Ate ekirala kino kyogera nnyo. Yes, osobola okukola ebyo byonna omwana n'avaamu nga mulala. Ne society ejja kwexoneratinga. Abantu bajja gamba Mr. Tusho yogolaba yagezaako. Abaana baagaana buki bugaanye. Family ejja kwexoneratinga egambe nti omusajja yogolaba yagezaako. Naye abaana balema oba maama w'abaana yabadaivating.
Naye ye yakola ekyali kyetaagisa.
Era maaso ga Katonda ajja kugamba nti Tush yagezaako yatwala abaana be in good schools yaba mentalinga. Unfortunately waliwo omuzimu ogwajja mu kika.
Yes sebo.
Ontegera ndo. Kino nakyo kiki? Kikulu. Omanyi society ebeera ebiraba.
Oyogedde ku society n'enzijukira edda nze bankuza baali bazadde bangi abankuza. Community yeyankuza. Era singa bubeera budde bwakutuuka ku ssomero omuzadde n'akulaba ng'okyatambula wenna otambula ogaayo emmere gye baakuwadde okulya lanchi oli mu bibi osamba kapiira gwabba lumonde akukwata nakuba kibooko n'atuuka n'ewaka n'akuloopa ate bw'okola ensobi n'oloopa eggulu gwe basookerako kibooko embooko ng'ekaaba. Era nga bw'otuukira ku ssomero kuva ku ssomero paka ewaka ng'abazadde nga 10 baakuyisizaamu dda. Buli omu akubuulira bw'atakuba kibooko ng'akuyimiza n'agamba mutabani olina okweyisa bwoti, mutabani kola bwoti, mutabani ofuuka mutabani wa buli omu.
Ate ka nkusese.
Yes sir.
Mandela yagamba nti if you want to raise a family, a community must be involved. Omwana takuzibwa maka.
Yes sir.
Akuzibwa kyalo.
Yes sir.
Kubanga bintu bingi gwe omuzadde by'oba tolaba ng'ekyalo kibiraba. Era bakulu banno bajja kugamba munnange omwana tuli basanyufu gwokomawo leeti naye abaana basiba banywa omwenge. Ye society yaliwo. Unfortunately
tekyaliwo.
Nze kisinga okunnuma bino ebikomera bye twazimba mu Kampala. Kati nze nga ewaka ewaffe nyina neighbor omugwe mmanyi abasigadde sibamanyi. Waggulu abaliyo sibamanyi, on the right sibamanyi, ne wansi sibamanyi manyi omu.
Olw'ebikomera.
Naye nga luli edda nga bigere bye bikweyimirira.
Ekitegeeza kati omwana wa neighbor wo bw'omusanga mukubo nga accident emukubye tusobola kumutaasala kubanga tomumanyi.
Actually no neighbor wange gwe manyi abaana be sibamanyi. Naye nga ate abayina. Ye community gitulimu. Individual merit eyo NRM yamwe yagireeta wano. Buli muntu yerabanga ye we no longer see each other like a community.
Buli omu yeefaako obukodde obungi.
Ebikomera nze Masaka bwe twakulira ffe waffe twaliyo kikomera ng'otambula ebigere bye bikweyimirira. Naye kakati buli olina ekikomera on the right, left, south ne north. Ate n'ebikomera bikoma mu bbanga biringanga ebyeruzira maximum prison. Ebikomera ebyo mulinako amasannyalaze, mulinako alamu n'embwa. Sekanyolya kwega akaana lero kaba kaagala kujja kunywera kaana wa kakwano
kakwano ke.
Katya. Ensi gye tulimu. Successfully to creating this individual selfism buli omu nga yeefaako yekka, but it's a disaster.
Yes.
It's a bomb gye tutuddeko ekyo yagala ogaane. There is no way buli bantu bwe banaafaako bokka ne musuubira tunaaba n'emirembe. Pope Francis yatugamba ekigambo nti nkyogera nnyo Pope Francis yagamba nti mu abantu abali obulungi bwe mutaave mu maka gammwe maofiisi gammwe mugende mu ghetto muyambe abantu abali obubi ebizibu by'abantu bali bijja basanga mu maka gammwe era nakiraba wano ku lwekayunga abavubuka bolaba abamanyi nti mu kikomere ekyo kirimu mmoloka mukaaga za gavumenti okitegeera so kyekyo how do we bring back the community gye twalina whereby children were raised by a community whereby everyone was involved
nga ate abasajja bavaamu baali basajja nga basajja nga musajja
be basajja abakabiza ensi
nga womuyitira wasajja nga musajja waddala
so kyekyo kikulu nnyo na tusigaze eddakiika ng'emu bbiri twagala kubasiibula naye nga bwe nabagamba nti 7 to 8 every day Monday to Friday tujja kubeeranga nammwe wano tugenda kudisikasinga TV endala ze bitita disikasinga naye ndabye TV zasansedde okoppa concept eno which is okay tebakulimba teri akoppa kintu neyenkana eyakitandika ekyo tebakikulimba eyakitandika aba ayina abankina nti aba ayina script yakyo but it's very okay okukoppa it's very okay okukoppa so Monday to Friday 7 to 8 we are here to motivate you, to inspire you, to guide you. Temugwamu maanyi ensonga esinga obukulu, don't give up on your dreams. Osanga omwana ali 25 years nze nakowa ensi yanfuukira ensi 25 years walabye eki ono musajja wa KFC Sanders yatandika bali 65 years
75 yes something like
omusajja bana ba Walmart bagitandika bali 52 Donald Trump yafuuse president ali 72 you can achieve ngoli ku 70 don't give up Barack Obama yafuuka president nga ali 46 chanjawulo I think he was 46 or 48 byanjawulo people achieve on different levels n'emyaka emirala so lwokuba munna akusingako kakati tolowooza nti akusinga tewali mupiira gwe bamaliriza ng'eddakiika ekyenda teziwedde gwe Arsenal ne bwekuba Man U goal 10 naye fanitaliza gumaliriza era agumaliza eddakiika kyenda zikoze eki so message eri simple don't give up okujjako nga bamaze okukubako emisumaali mu kofini nga tukutwala okugalamiza engalabiyo as long as engalabiyo ekyaliwo don't give up we sign out bye bye for now
munange tovaako tukyagenda mu maaso ne Smart Rise wano ku Smart 24 TV tukomawo ne Business Insights tukatuwumulemuko katono. A very warm welcome back from that, and of course we are still on the Smart Rise Show here on Smart 24 TV. I am Ronald Tush Kamweya, and of course it is time for the Smart Insights. Now, over the weekend I had the rare privilege of interacting with the management guru himself, Professor Washabalunywa, and he is the principal of Makerere University Business School, which has been known to be Africa's top business institute here. And of course, he is also the patron of the Young Professional Managers Association. So in our interaction over the weekend, he was actually offering mentorship to these different managers. We have directors, managers, and so many others basically. So he was mentoring them, and he shared various issues, especially to do with social etiquette for managers. When you are a manager and you get into the society, how do you conduct yourself? How do you dress up? If you're offered a meal, how do you treat the meal, or how do you let the meal treat you, so to say? If you visit a friend, how do you respond to the different offers of meals that are given to you, but in your capacity as a manager? So the Young Professional Managers Association, he says, exists to foster management, to fast-track management practices, and of course, see that the members, by the end of the day, are better managers than they came when they joined the organization. So we interacted during over the weekend. We managed to capture some moments of his mentorship, but also we also had the rare opportunity of interviewing him. Now, Professor Balunywa, it must be noted, has been running the business school for quite some time with little or no management challenges. At some point last year, we do remember there were some people who wanted to oust him, but the president himself backed him up, and of course society came up to say, look here, this is a gentleman who has started he started this institution one way or the other. He knows how the ins and outs of the business run. He has mentored appropriate people to succeed him, should that come to that. But not anybody, any Tom, Dick, and Harry who wants to take on the seat to come from wherever they want and they think they can run the institution. And in fact, it must be noted that during those weeks, for the first time, Makerere University Business School was seen as almost heading towards a chaotic role. So at some point we could appreciate that he is a good manager, and that's why he sits on various boards, including Kakira, the Madivan board. He sits on, he's one of the people who directed Coca-Cola when it had just come into the country. He's the former chairman of Uganda Airlines, and so on and so forth. So we are going to share some of those insights that he gave, that as a manager, how do you relate with the public, and how do you relate with the society? How do you set yourself apart from these normal managers? Munanga tulaba njagala nkugambe nti sawa zino tugenda kufunako omukisa okubaako bye tuyigirizibwa Professor Washabalunywa, omukulu owa Makerere University Business School, ettendekero ery'obusuubuzi, ate nga yadagezaako okunnyonnyola gwe nga omukozi oba nga manager, nga boosi, obeerawo otya n'abantu abakwetoolodde, naye n'oba ow'enjawulo. Waliwo ebintu ebimu ku ebyo byayogedde. So katuwumulemuko katono, tugenda kukomawo ate n'ako ka video.
So I would like to talk about etiquette. Maybe I'll call it business etiquette. And you as young managers, what is etiquette to you? What does it mean? And how should you practice it? When you go to any workplace, there are expectations from you. So as people who are being mentored as managers, it is important that you understand the concept of etiquette and you practice it. I'll look at it from 3 or 4 different perspectives. One is office behavior, 2 is dress, 3 is food, And the fourth aspect would be how to relate to people in an environment, you know. So growing up, many of us grew up under a lot of discipline. That discipline was the basis for etiquette. For instance, here in this home, I think I've told some of you, we never greeted our mothers when we were standing. You know, we had to find somewhere to sit and greet the mother. And our father being a big man, even other men would come and kneel in front of him and greet him. So these are cultural aspects of etiquette which we need to think about as members of YPMA. How are you bringing up your own children? You may go to somebody's house and the children come, they step on you here, they stand on your head, and you know, I'm sure you've seen that. We have also issues where children have got a lot of rights, especially in the developed countries. You can't slap a child because she will report you to the school. They can take away that child from you, you know, all these kind of things. But we still have that opportunity as Ugandans, as Africa, to be able to develop our own etiquette. So our etiquette is a combination of our cultural values and the modern business values that we live with. So let me start with dress, I think. As a young manager in a growing, successful organization, how do you dress? You know, dress is three types. There is smart, there is casual, there is smart casual. Now, in our conditions, I also add traditional. So that makes it 4. As a manager, I'll talk about the men first. You are expected to wear decent, well-done clothes. Ordinarily, you should expect it to be a suit. If you are not sure, try white shirt. Don't dress in pink, in yellow, in this and that and the other. Yes, you can do it, but as a manager who is dealing with many, many different types of people, get a white shirt. It is neutral, it is clean, it is pure, and it talks about you being truthful. If you're with your other people, it's okay. But you are going into a meeting, especially where people don't know you, try white. And in terms of the suits that you are wearing, blue, gray, black. Blue, gray, black. Don't go outside that. So when I see you in a red suit, I know you must be a musician. or a pastor or something like that, you know. And something very interesting, look at the socks that you are wearing. A businessman, a very good business manager, the color of the socks must be the color of the trouser, if not the color of the shoes. Now these are small things, but somebody you go to a meeting and looks at you and says, this one, no. Now we have a very big problem in this country today. People wear party shirts casually. I don't know whether you know what a party shirt is. They wear them casually. You see somebody wearing a party shirt. People wear jackets casually, functional jackets. You see them walking in the street. Now, okay, understandably, some of these things are available in the second-hand clothes, so we go and buy them from there. But for you as a manager, you want to be a professional manager, you want to be a good manager, you want to be an international manager, you must remember a party shirt is not worn casually. It is worn during a function, a wedding, a kwanjula, a gazetted office party. These suits we have with the two colors. The color is different. You see it everywhere, every day. And you get kind of embarrassed if it is somebody like one of us wearing it. If it is on the street, that's okay, because most likely he has bought this somewhere in the old clothes. So please don't wear them as a manager, because that's not part of the etiquette in professional management. Then there are suits and there are jackets. Jackets normally have metal, what do you call them, mapesa? Buttons. They have metal buttons. Do not wear a jacket which is blue with a blue trouser. The trouser must be different in color from the jacket. But some people, because they lack that etiquette, they will try to find a trouser which looks like the jacket. So those jackets are also known as blazers in some cases. They don't call them coats. Now we are learning to be professional managers. You can call everything a coat. But for you now as a professional manager, a jacket is not a coat. A coat is part of the suit. And do not wear your two suits. Today you wear the jacket and the trouser differently. No. Because we shall see you in the office. The other day he wore this striped, now we call it a jacket, and then today you're wearing the trouser with a different type. That. There is a Uganda proverb on Sivambi. If you wrap something badly, most likely you will be. So, and we also have in the marketing we say, you will never get a second opportunity to make the first impression. There's also a saying that the man in a better suit receives a better reception. So when we appear with you, unless if I have a character which is dominating, if I appear with you and you are in a better suit, they're likely to say, Mukulu. They will leave me, who is a big man, and they'll take you because you're in a better suit.
That's what they're seeing.
Yeah. So, dress for official meetings. Try and have smart, formal dress. You're going for a negotiation, because the man in a better suit receives a better reception. So if you're going into a meeting to negotiate, to create impression, you must be dressed well. I think our friends, the lawyers, they know that they'll never go to court without being dressed properly.
They're not allowed.
Well, it's become a practice. So that is a smart. You can wear it is not very good. People do it to wear a suit without a tie. It is not a very good thing. It's some kind of breach of the protocol of etiquette. If you want to wear a jacket which has not, if you don't want to wear a tie, then try the jacket and the trouser. Not a coat. Okay. So that is smart. The smart casual really is that jacket and trouser without a tie. When you say smart casual. And there are different types of jackets. There is of course, these jackets should be in forms of coats, not in forms of these sports jackets, you know.
The raincoat.
Yeah. We have linen, we have all kinds of jackets which go with different types of trousers. You know? Now, if you are a manager, if you want, you know, these days we find people, you know, these jeans, the tradition of jean was that as it wears down, it becomes pale, and you know, it starts getting torn. That's okay, but not for a manager in a formal function. Not for a manager in a formal function. Now, I cannot, in my status, I cannot wear it. Okay? Much as I can wear a faded jean, which has faded naturally, I cannot go to the shop and buy a faded jean in my capacity today. Those which are done when they're already faded, you know, like. So for me now, it's no longer possible. It's no longer possible to do that, you know. So the traditional dress, wear it the way it's supposed to be worn. Wear it the way it's supposed to be worn. So I really don't have to go into details of that, but I'm sure you've not seen somebody like here in a boarding, then putting on a sweater like this. If it is a boarding, it is a boarding, that is it. Yeah. So that is the men. The women, as you go up the ladder as a woman, traditionally women love color. You know, they will wear in dresses, in clothes of color. But as they go up, the color changes to gray, white, plain colors. The shoes go away from high heel to low heel, flat, silly looking shoes which nobody wants to wear as you go up in the ladder. While you're still down here, wear all the colors you want. But as you go up as a lady, you need more jackets, you need more blouses, and more skirts. And less of the very high heel. That's all I can say about ladies. Our country has been changing. I remember working in the Bank of Uganda as a director for 10 years. There is an unwritten law, women do not wear trousers in the central bank. The trousers has caught up, has caught on in the world. And my only advice to you is, as a lady, do not wear tight clothes, especially as you go up in the ladder. You know, I've got a daughter now who is a teaching assistant in MOOBS, a real biological daughter. She loves to wear trousers. I've told her, my friend, you're going to the class, forget about the trousers. Don't go with trousers. Because those young people out there who you are teaching, they will respect you depending on how you are dressed, first of all. So if you go with a blouse which is hanging like this, and you know, and what surprises me is that with ladies, they wear a blouse, then all the time they are pulling it down. They're pulling it down. Why don't you in the first instance wear something which will go down? Huh? Why do you have to pull down this blouse all the time? It means there's something wrong with it. So as you go up the ladder, don't wear tight clothes because they attract attention to you. And when they attract attention to you, people start evaluating you, even on non-business issues. That is for ladies. These traditional clothes of ours, I think, are very good. While they are multicolor, like the one now Justin is dressed in, you know, she would work very well as a senior executive in that dress because it's traditional. But the use of Western clothes, move away from multicolor as you go up in the ladder. I think that's about dress.
What about hair? For ladies?
Yeah, I think it's in the African culture. First of all, talk about men. There is a distance about hair for the African men. You expect to see somebody with not so much hair and is properly kept for the men. The traditional African man of family would not have a boy with plaited hair. It meant something different. It meant for our generation, and I think the older generation, that this person wants to be a girl, so has characteristics of a girl. And here in our home, you will never wear anything called a dress as a man. No, you wouldn't do it. So, for the men, I mean, be neat. It's about being neat. Now, for the women, I think there are no hard rules because of the variety of yeah. But a business one, your hair should be as short as possible or as easy as possible to clean. You know, there's a time when women used to have palm. What is it? They would sit somewhere and they leave, and you see a lot of oil behind it. I mean, as an executive, you don't expect that of you. So, plaited hair, simple hair, no complications, you know. Don't go to the meeting and all the time you're all the yeah. You know, we borrow this from the whites. You'll find. Yeah, when we were growing up and we were seeing white girls playing tennis, all the time they would touch their hair like this, you know. So even Africans, even without that hair falling, they still they still mimic it. But I think what is important is, as I said, not to draw attention to yourself. There's no point in you all the time trying to get hair from your face. You know, leave it for the people who are selling things. But you as a manager going up, as you go up the ladders, I think, let me use the word modesty in the way you manage your hair is important. That's what I can say about that.
a very warm welcome back from that. We are still live on Smart 24 TV on the Smart Try Show. And of course, that was some insight into the life of a manager, the social life of a manager by Professor Waso Abalunywa. Now, I know it is a bit weird that he was talking about suits and we assumed we would see managers at a conference environment, putting on, you know, all sorts of fancy outfits. But I must say that this was particularly a retreat which happens every year by the Young Professional Managers Association, and the secretariat is based in Nakawa. You can call me after the show for more details. However, and in this, it was a morning session. The morning session, they had just finished the aerobics and he immediately engaged them. So we are going to keep bringing some of these things that he was teaching. Tomorrow he will be talking about food etiquette for managers, or the same food etiquette for managers. Waliobadde okugundi ku mukolo nga egwe mugenyi omukulu ne bakuyita ku buffet naye nga tomanyi kyakola. Ne bakuwa buffet nga kuliko gundi container nga 7 oba 8. Naye wotuukira container ey'okutaano ng'essowaani yajjudde dde olusozi. Kyokka olabye ofubye nnyo nti osseeko katonotono. Munnange, byemu ku bintu byagenda okwogerako enkya leero ayogedde ku nnyambala. Essuuti erina kubeera etya? Socks zirina kubeera zitya? Ngatto ki z'oyambala? Abakyala twagala nnyo zikkala oba baagala nnyo zikkala. N'akugamba nti naye ng'ogenda okula ng'ogenda nnyo mu kiti kya manager, kale ezo zirina okukendeera. N'abagamba abaagala zino zi body hugger, obuteeteeyi buno obulungi buno buli omu bwawaana nga bujjayo buli kimu Katonda kye yakuwa. Munnange, abantu b'otambuliramu bantu. In fact, I grew up among girls, and one of the things I learned was that ladies normally get irritated when men overstare. But the reason as to why men stare is because you attract them to stare. They are only human. The reality is, even ladies will stare at you if you're poorly dressed, or if you're dressed in a way that causes unnecessary attention. And I'm sure you understand what I mean by unnecessary. The people you want to be attentive to you by being smart are not the ones who will pay attention to you. The unnecessary ones will be the ones to see, oh my God, what a body-hugging dress or something. You know the comments they normally give, and at times they are irritating. In most cases, they are irritating. So as a manager, check your dress code, check your behavior in public, and make sure your actions speak for you. At the end of the day, I love to say that respect is not a political vote. You do not go around asking people to respect you, demanding that they must respect you, lest they face your wrath as a manager. No, your dress code alone should command respect. You know? And like he said, the man in a better suit receives a better welcome. Rodney and Sisi, I know you are watching. William, thank you so much for video coverage and editing for that particular clip. We really appreciate you for that work. And of course, Abi, Yahaya, and the rest who are making all this work together, thank you so much. Now, we are heading in for our... Oh, before we go in for that, tomorrow we are talking about... In the business insights, we're going to talk about food etiquette. But as we move into our smart forum today, we will come back with digitalization in Africa, but more with a much better focus on Uganda. How is digitalization supporting businesses in Uganda? How are people using their phones? How are people operating round the clock with the ever-changing technology? These are some of the things we want to explore today. And of course, the Smart Try Show runs live on Facebook. So if you're unable to access GoTV, please go to our Facebook channel. The page is Smart24 TV. You can also follow me personally. I am at Ronald Tush Kamweya on Facebook. Twitter is S24 TV, and I am at Ronald Tush on Twitter. And of course, we want you to tell us what you think. Did you like Professor's engagement? Did you have anything you would want to add on to it? Did you have any question? Because you're even free to ask questions, and I'm very sure he will make a response and we'll be able to get it back to you. Away from that, you're still watching the Smart Try Show. Stay tuned as we get back with more right after this short break. a very warm welcome back from that break. And of course, you are still live on the Smart Rise Show. We are still running it live on the Smart Rise Show here on Smart 24 TV. And we are getting to the end of our Smart Insights today as we head in for our Smart Forum. Now, before we went in for that break, we had the principal of Makerere University Business School, but not in his capacity as principal then, but in his capacity as the patron of the Young Professional Managers Association. And he was sharing some different ways in which a manager should conduct themselves in public. And in this case, he focused on mainly 3 areas, though we only played 2. Now, we're going to share with you the 3rd area tomorrow. And in the first instance, he talked about family. As a manager, how does your family relate with the public? And he pointed out issues of children. You go to some homes and the children are jumping up and down. They do not say hello to your visitors, or one comes and gets their food and they get to the bedroom without caring who is on the dining, whether they say hello or not. The way you raise up your children with today's ever-growing permissive society will make you questionable as a parent if you do not put it in the right way. So he later on went into detail on the proper dress code for a manager. And as managers, he dwelt a lot on the issue of gentlemen. How do you treat the clothes you put on, you know? How do you differentiate between the dress code of a manager and that of a normal casual employee, so to say? Now, one of the things that may not have been put emphasis on, but he did put emphasis on them off air, was one, this dress code says a lot about you, yes, but it should not be intimidating to the people you work with. Avoid creating a power gap. The moment you create a power gap, a normal employee, and I don't want to use the word subordinates, because despite its English meaning, to me, subordinate means you are subordinary. Others are ordinary and you are below ordinary. I don't believe in the word subordinate. But anyway, normal employee who is not at a manager level like you could be rather afraid to approach you if your dress code spells out a power gap. You get it? Let it command respect, but at the same time, go into interacting with your staff in such a way that they are free to express themselves to you, of course, respectfully. So these are some of the things he raised, and I'm excited about tomorrow because personally, I had an opportunity to ask a question. You see, normally when I'm eating, I'm up and down. I'm indisciplined when it comes to food, and I'm very guilty in as far as that is concerned. But obviously it is as a result of the kind of things I have to do, which coincidentally find time to come at the moment when it's time for food. So I would go to this hotel and be served food, and in the process maybe I get up to pick a call which would be urgent, because one of the things he mentioned when he was teaching about food etiquette was to avoid the phone as much as possible. Maybe my father would ask me to serve him a cup of tea in the middle of the meal. Now, as I move out, I come back when the food has been taken away, you know. And little did I know that my positioning of the cutlery that I would have used for the meal communicated a lot to the waiters or waitresses. It happened more than 3 times. So I had an opportunity of asking Professor Valunyo that yesterday when he was, rather the other day when he was mentoring the managers, and the response he gave me is something that I feel you need to get a glimpse of. And that will happen tomorrow, right here on Smart 24 TV. And of course, like I always say, we are committed to give you the most relevant details, the most relevant and accurate information. So we appreciate you, the Young Professional Managers Association, for allowing us share your patron and mentor with our viewers here on Smart 24 TV. And of course, we do hope they will pick something. And for those who have already picked, like I said, you can keep us engaged on our social media networks. We are on Facebook at Smart 24 TV. That's the page, and we are live streaming right now as I speak. So Share the link, share the video with your friends, tell them what's happening, and of course make a comment. Throw in a comment, constructive preferably. Throw in some constructive criticisms if you have, but of course throw in a comment. And you can also get us on Twitter at S24TV. I'm at Ronald Tush on Twitter, and I'm Ronald Tush Kamweya on Facebook. Now, this brings us to the end of the Smart Insights as it takes us towards our Smart Forum. And with the Smart Forum today, we are very humbled and lucky to bring back a gentleman who spared his festive season to share with us the issue of digitalization. And today he's back. Ebimu ku bintu ebimukomezaawo kulaba nga essimu zaffe tuzikozesa bulungi naddala abali mu bizinesi. Agenda kubaako byatulaga ku ngeri ekigambo digito kino kye tuwulira tekiri ku TV kyokka, naye n'essimu gy'olina eri digito. Olumu amasawa ge tulina gali digito, olumu n'amamotoka kati agasinga ge bali mu kukola zino ennaku gali digito. Oba oli awo ne fridge ziri digito. Zinako amatala gali digito, oyingira buyingizi mu kifo n'okola bw'oti papa negakumawo n'okuba engalo negazikira. Yonna technology ono omwami gwe tuyise leero agenda kubaako byatuyigiriza, era tusanyuse nnyo okubeera naye ng'aviiridde mu kitongole kye bayita Kafeero Foundation. Naye katuwumulemuko katono tulyoke tukomewo ne Smart Forum yaffe, tovaawo. welcome back to back from that break. Of course, we are still live here on the Smart Rise Show on Smart 24 TV, and we are in for the Smart Forum now. Like I had told you before we went in for our break, we are lucky we have our guest here today with us, and I don't want to say a lot about him because today I feel you should talk about yourself. Last time when I introduced you, I felt I missed out a lot because in seeing your work, and I'm very humbled to have been one of the people that have worked with you in the past, I feel you're much more than I said. So kindly, just say something about yourself, Mr. Alex Boji.
Okay, my name is Alex Boji. I'm a data analyst by profession. I have an engineering background, electrical engineer, so I do some engineering, though on another level. I'm a smart engineer,
yes,
like smart houses and all those things. Currently, I'm executive director with Jama Tribe, an entity of Kafuro Foundation. I'm a master trainer with Google. I work with different entities into training with Google, with IBM, all in the line of digitization. So I'm a digital enthusiast.
A digital enthusiast.
That's the best word I normally use. So I love digital. I believe in digitization. So most of my work I always relate to digitization, so that's what I do. That analyst by profession, so I love data, I love numbers.
Wow.
Yeah,
I also understand you are currently serving as the executive director of Wujama Tribe.
Yes.
Briefly, tell us a little about Wujama before we dig into our topic today.
Okay, once again, Wujama Tribe is a community that was created by Kafuro Foundation. We handle the land pillar of Kafuro Foundation. So our main work is into educating people. Yeah, in different things concerning digitization. Yeah, that's basically.
Wow, amazing. Now, today's topic, I really find it very interesting, and of course, everyone everywhere talks about digitalization. Even my own judge is trying to say the word digitalization. Nti lulimu atukoba tutoleyo ku TV edali da gundi eda analogo mwatsonde sesente mwatugulise da digital. Mbegano kati mpuli ya digitalization. Mbegano TV twagula da werere. So oyo ni dada wangenga aliyomba wosogeye kasolo. Aye. Ane kasolo muso niwe. Ge mazima aye. Mbegano twine kumulamo. I may get stuck in Lusoga. Let me come back to English.
You come back to English because some of us are still learning Lusoga. We're in the process of learning.
Indeed. Now, as we talk about digitalization, I feel this is a language for the young people. And as globally, the youth population, first of all, is very high. Uganda itself has, at some point, we had the second youngest, but also largest population in the world, you know, and second youngest population, but at the same time, at some point, we've been seen to have a fast-growing population cycle. Give us a glimpse into the employment environment vis-a-vis the young population we have, the elderly, and of course digitalization. Can you make a connection to that?
Okay, something small about that. We all know, we all see in the papers, unemployment is really high. Yeah, unemployment is really high. The young people, when you try to see, it is about 83% of unemployment rate in Uganda right now. Yes. And as I said last time, the cause, it is really us. Some of us, we are the cause of this problem right now because we are failing to adopt to the new ways. Yeah, because digital is bringing up new jobs that we fail to adopt to, and which companies, businesses that we see want. You get it? I normally do trainings, and I normally tell people right now what makes you special is if you go to a company and tell them something they don't know. Like we're creating our own jobs right now. You get it? So unemployment or employability right now, it is still a problem brought by us young people who are failing to adopt to the generation we're in right now.
Yes. Yeah,
because digital is bringing up new jobs. I told them I'm a data analyst. Yeah, because if you try to look around, there are few, because we have statisticians, but I'm a data analyst. They are two different things. Yeah?
Okay.
Statistician and data analyst are a little bit two different things somehow. So find that there are skills that you need to adopt and learn. And this, we can be able to acquire them through the different online platforms that have come up. For example, I did courses on different online platforms like EDX, like there are very many, like FutureLearn, there are very many. And like got the skills, got the experience still online, and then started serving because the platforms are there to learn how to do these different things. So what the companies need we the young people are failing to understand and do what the companies are requiring us to learn and do. So you find that you finish school, you go to a company and then you apply for a job, for example, into marketing, and then the company tells you, we want a person who understands what we call digital marketing. And then for you learn traditional marketing, they're two different things. So the company needs digital marketeers, but you're a traditional marketeer. So you find that the job will be there for marketing, but you won't be able to do it because
you're
learn
not
the
suited
skills,
for it.
Yes, for the particular time. And remember, I tell people, we no longer learn in case, we learn in time. Yeah, because if you learn, okay, in case I finish school and you can't get a job, you just have to learn in time. If the time requires you to really learn into marketing and you're into marketing, learn it, because that's what the time means at the time. Because the time for other things keep coming, so education keeps changing. That's why people say learning can't stop. So employability is still a challenge, but I'm sure if we start adopting to digital means, there are very many jobs, and I said last time, I will repeat it again for those who aren't on TV last time, is 65% of the jobs that we're doing, that we're going to do 5 years from now. Okay, I'll say kids or people who are in, for example, based on the class, senior 1 right now, or senior 2, or senior 3, the jobs they're going to do 5 years from now, or when they leave school, don't exist yet. Yeah, they don't exist yet. So they are going to create, they're going to find new jobs that they still have to learn to be able to do them. Same applies right now. 30% of the jobs you're doing right now didn't exist 5 years ago. So you find that the employability scale, or the employability situation of our nation are based on Uganda, because these things people think are for the outside world, but even here in Uganda, most companies here, the people they want to employ right now, you can't be able to do the work they want you to do. You get it, because you lack the skills. So people have to adopt learning. That's why we are there. That's why I keep teaching people, because learning is not optional, and learning new things, learning in time. So if you wake up one morning and you are a software engineer, maybe you're a software engineer, you're into making apps and websites, but the languages you're using keep changing. So you go to school and they're still teaching C++, but then the people who want your work require you to use languages like PHP, like Java, like Node.js, like Python. Those are different programming languages. So you find that if, yes, you're a software engineer, you went to school, you studied for all the 3 years, all the 4 years at university, so you get out, but the world requires a particular skill. And the world doesn't need to know if you learn this C++. They don't need it. They need you to use maybe React Native, which is a language that was introduced just 2 years ago or 3 years ago. So you find that learning doesn't stop. So unemployment is coming because we are trying to limit our learning scale. Maybe even parents cause this.
Yes, indeed.
Most times, yeah, because if a parent has paid your tuition and they're forcing you to go to university, yes, you've gone to university, and then they're paid for all the 4 years, so tell them, hey, Dad, something is changing. I learned this, but this is there right now. Support me in this. They say, no, I gave you the money for all those years, so go deal with it.
Yes, in fact, as you talk about parents, personally, I want to also go a little into the policy makers, the government.
Okay.
The education system we have has over and over been said to run obsolete. You know, we are in a day and age where things are transforming at a very fast rate, like you have said, and unless the system is changed, tweaked a little, okay? Because one thing has to be known. One, we criticize it a lot, but there are people who have operated under it and thrived. So they will say it is good. In fact, we have many people who come all the way from whatever country they come from, Zambia, Kenya, Tanzania, they come to study from Uganda. Of course, some credit the journey to say that maybe the education system is cheap here in Uganda. But now let's get back to the employability of the people that the education system produces. You've brought it upon parents who pay tuition and send their kids to study courses that they may not be interested in, or courses that are irrelevant to today's ever-changing job environment. What is your take on this vis-a-vis the education system?
Basically, in my talks, I really don't want to criticize the education system, because it will take ages to change. It's not something I talk about on Smart 24 and then tomorrow the government changes it. No. So basically, I would love to just give a solution. amidst the system that you keep blaming, you go to school, say, we're studying all these things, the history, the what, how does it help me, studying Napoleon, all those talks have been said even when I was still young.
Yes.
So that means if it hasn't changed, that means you shouldn't keep blaming. You just have to have a solution. The solution is one. Digital has come to give you a solution. Right
Yes.
now. An example, I told you I'm a data analyst.
Yes.
Something little about my background, because people are watching, some of them have seen me grow. I won't say, okay, yes, I live in Mienga, but I didn't grow up from Mienga. I just live in Mienga. So you find that growing up, I'm like any other Ugandan here. I went to the simple schools, but good schools. I love my school.
Yes.
The schools I went to. But then I didn't blame the education system. I was happy that digital came in and bought platforms like, I will give an example, edx.org. I've done courses on edx. I did my course of data analysis on edx for free.
Okay.
It wasn't charged. So when I said I want to get, because I have a nano degree in that.
Yes.
So I went to Udemy, which is also another platform. I paid, it was $49.9. That's roughly $50 and plus the charges they charge you. I did a course and also got a nano degree. So I started applying for work online. So the point here is one, the system is there. And I won't change it tomorrow or today, but there's a solution right now. Let's try adopting the digital means, the digital platforms. I've told you EDX, it is very simple. Get your phone, get your computer, get your laptop, get internet. People still have excuses. Now internet is expensive, but we have very many places around Kampala that give free internet.
Free internet, yes.
For me, and sometimes I told you last time, sometimes I can go to a restaurant, for example, like, okay, you're at restaurant, because when I talk about Java, people say now you're starting to brag. It is okay. I go there, not eat their food, but sometimes I used to use the internet.
Where they sell Rolexes from?
No, I go to Java to eat the food. So you find that, okay, the point here is this.
Yes.
They have free internet, they give you a certain time, but I say I want to maybe finish a certain topic today. So I go to Java's, I tell them, I'm waiting for someone. So I ask for their Wi-Fi password, because they will give. That we can get even in our country here.
Okay.
But all these jobs require you to have certain skill sets, which are into line of digitization. You get it, maybe learning a new course into digital marketing, or adding a skill into maybe project management, but managing projects that are done by tech companies. So you find that you just have to sit down, maybe a month or two, to just do a simple course into project management in the digital space.
Yes.
You may be a manager in a company, but you don't know how to manage your people who are grown up in a digital space. How do you work with people who are using, for example, how do you manage your digital your digital marketeer?
Yes.
Because you're analog, you're an analog manager, but you're managing digital people. But there are courses that teach you how do you manage digital people. Next time on here, I come back to talk about now that
bit, yes, I feel it is very important.
Also another big bit, and it's a problem. You find that you have a manager who is analog but managing digital people. So there are very many things. But going back, something about the education system is we won't change it tomorrow, but the solution is one, digital.
Yes.
There are very many courses. When I get a chance, I can be able to list a few
Share
links.
some of those sites where people can do some of those
things. And those watching live, I think I will be able to give you you'll be able to put them in the comment section.
Yes,
you can be able to come and click and pick them from there.
Yes,
because it is key. It is free knowledge. It is free knowledge and there for us. I have out of all people around me, I've at least done a course online. At my place, at Ujama Tribe where I head, it is compulsory. It is not optional. Every 2 months, a person has to finish a course of their choice online. Every 2 months.
Okay.
It is not optional. So in case you want to stay working with us, you have to keep, because the environment keeps changing all the time. So I'll share the links with you in the comment section, and I'll give them to Tosh.
Amazing. Now, our topic today, for those our dear viewers, our topic today is how digitalization is affecting the business space in Uganda and in Africa. So how digitalization is affecting the digital space in Uganda and in Africa. And of course, I want to go right away, bluntly, I'm going to put it there. How is it happening?
Okay, I'm not only based, because it is happening in very many ways, I'm not only based on the business side. I'll talk about a few things. I'll go into something we call, okay, the biggest word is online.
Yes.
I'm going to use a few examples of some businesses. Even I use Smart24 TV right now. Is the world is shifting online. You know, life of a young person like I, because I'm young,
yes,
dwells on a mobile phone. So as a business owner, how do you reach me on a mobile phone? How do you serve me on a mobile phone? Now that's the point right now. Some people say going online needs money. You need to look for Alex, who's a tech guy, to help you create a website for yourself, create an app for yourself, create like a business for yourself. I will say, no, you don't need me. You just need to know about the certain thing I'm going to talk about right now. There are very many free platforms. The first one, which is very simple, is location. You're a business located in Chikobo, so people keep asking you, where should we find you, looking for you. It's what we call Google My Business. You get it?
Yes.
Now, here in Uganda, we still have a few challenges in implementing Google My Business because of our location. People can be able to locate, upload numbers. But the simplest thing of doing this is what we call also Google Maps. For example, if someone is looking for Smart24 and they are looking for their location, it will be easy them typing the name Smart24 in Google. And if you're anywhere online, that name is anywhere, you have results come to your phone. Then I will say, I'm looking for directions. So my phone will bring me to Smart24. My phone will bring me to your business. That's what I want.
Yes.
Instead of now calling you, direct me now, turn on this building, there's this building,
airtime,
all those things.
Yes.
So I'll talk about that basically. Location. Online is hoping our business be found easily. How do people get to know about you? How do people do window shopping of your shop without coming to you? Social media is helping us on that, but also even platforms online like Google My Business. Google My Business gives you a free website. You get it?
Yes.
You get it? Those may be looking on the screen, we may be able to see how your business shows on Google My Business. When you go to search, and then on the right arm or the right side of your search results, you see either an image that you posted from your business. You get it? You see that this is my business, this is the telephone number. In case someone is looking for your number to call you, they can easily find it online without trying to stress to ask a friend, what's the number of this business? You get it? What do they have? You can upload images of different products you're selling. Because we no longer have time to come and look around. You know, for example, I'm looking at Chikobo right now. There are very many shops with very many similar products. So looking around all of them, trying to see which works for me, it takes time. But if I can go to my phone, go search for a business or search for anything in line with the business. For example, I can say biscuit sellers in Uganda. If you type that in Google, you'll get options. But you won't be in that list if you didn't set up your online presence.
Okay.
It is key. You get it?
Yes.
So it is something that looks technical, but it is simple. The steps are very, very simple. We shall keep interacting on those watching live, those who are able to access social media. We shall keep responding to your questions that you keep sending there and tell you how you do it, give you the steps. But the simple steps are one. Like go to your phone, maybe put in, if in case you want to set up your location, put in Google Maps.
Okay.
Search for Google Maps. Okay. It will come. They will give you options.
The example, let's use Tush Concepts as an example.
Okay, Tush Concepts.
Yes.
Go to the
the
internet.
phone?
Yeah, the phone. Just put in Google Maps. Just search for Google Maps. Almost always the first link that you get on the search results.
Yes.
Is it will be taking you to how to create creating your own location. Be able to put in your business name, and then they bring you a map on the site. So you have to move, because Google was set up infrastructure to be able to locate
Where you are
Yes.
exactly.
You get it? That pin will be there. So move that pin to where you want to be.
Yes.
Or building your own and save. You get it?
Yes.
Once you publish it, it will take about, okay, give it 24 hours to be on the safe side. And then the next day, try searching for your name, Tush Concepts on Google, anywhere online.
Yes.
You start seeing.
Tush Concepts,
Yes.
Nakawa, Stereo House, and it will even have the pin there.
Yes. So in case someone is looking for Tush Concept, just tell them, for example, I'll give an example. Right now, let me go to your internet and just put in Ujamaa Tribe.
Okay.
You'll see all content about what we do, what we have done, what we're planning to do, and where we're located.
Yes.
Put in, even right now, I was trying to search for smart TV. You can be able to find content about smart TV.
Yes.
I was trying to do some like research and checking about it. So you find that it is easy for people can be able to access your business, find their its location, find what you're selling, because people no longer have time. We young people, our concentration span is very, very, very low.
Yes.
Like I can't bear, first of all, the jam that brings you to Kampala town. I can't bear the time I will spend looking around. It is there, I would go to my phone. That's why you see most businesses are going online and doing deliveries.
Yes.
Platforms like Jumia are saving our life. We young people who don't have time to move around. I'll go to Jumia, search for maybe a phone.
Yes.
They give me very different phones from different stores.
Yes.
I would pick a phone, a phone I want, see its price, order for it. Ask me, do they want me to deliver it to my place? I will say yes. They put in case you deliver it, this is the cost. So I calculate my transport to go to town and my time, and this delivery cost, which is bigger. I will say no, the delivery cost is smaller.
Okay.
So I opt for delivery.
Yes.
So I will sit at home, wait for that product. So different companies are starting setting up this different platforms for us business people. You get it? Because Jumia, it's open. You can say, I want my products to feature on Jumia.
Yes.
You get it? They'll put them there. There are different platforms. Like there are very many.
OLX, Alibaba.
Alibaba. There are very many, both
Yes.
local and international.
Yes.
Just something small, 1 minute. Going back, days ago, if you were to order for something in China or something abroad, you had to either have a relative who stays there to buy it for you, send it for you, take days.
Yes.
Right now, there are deliveries that are done in just 5 days. Order for a phone, the phone you want, at that price, they deliver to you on your doorstep.
Yes.
That's all digitization.
Wow.
It is simplifying our ways of. So businesses, it is something that we need to really think about because the business environment is changing.
Yes.
Most of your clients are living with their mobile phones and it is easy to access anything. So the biggest, that is one of the things, location.
Yes.
How can you be able to tap? Yes.
And as you finish off the location bit, we'll take a very short break and we'll share on the others. Is that okay?
It is very.
All right, our dear viewer, don't forget we are streaming live on Facebook, and he's with Jamaa Tribe, Kafero Foundation. They share, share as much as possible, comment as much as possible, and of course, you can also find me on Facebook at Ronald Tush Kamweya. Check the Smart 24 TV page, make a comment. In case there is anything you want to know about digitalization, in case you have any question for Alex, please post that question. We are going to air it out, and of course, he will be able to answer. Otherwise, let's take a short break. We'll be right back with more here on the Smart Forum on Smart 24 TV.
by'omuzinga ne trip overseas HSC.
Tusangibwa lukulinaŋŋandawo ku Mwafu stage jangu tukufunira omulimu emitala w'amayanja obwa security guard, drivers, cleaners, waiters and waitresses. Ate mmwe bamaidi ebyammwe byateredde dda ne bw'oba olina passport oba tolina jangu nga bw'oli gwatwetaaze kuba ku simu zino wammanga noti 7 noti 7 68 19 noti emu oba noti 783 14 55 noti 6. Moto yaffe egamba nti your job is our apply.
Warm welcome back from that. You are still watching the Smart Rise Show and we are still in for our Smart Forum. And remember, today our topic is how is digitalization transforming businesses in Africa and Uganda in particular? And of course, to answer that big question, we have the Executive Director of Ujamaa Tribe based in Muyenga, Mr. Alex Boji. Now, before we went in for our break, Alex, you had already talked about one way into which digitalization is transforming business in Uganda, and you particularly went into the issue of location and of course product placement, of course through issues like digital maps and Find My Business, something like that. What more do you have for us on that line?
In that line, we're winding up on how they can be able to adopt, because there are very many things, but I'll just pick a few things that people really know and people are using. The other big point is, I'll talk about it again, as I said last time, people are trying to, not like it is, but it is social media. Social media is taking over, is transforming businesses by storm.
Yes.
A simple, in a nutshell, years ago or times ago, people used to have challenges of starting a business. The list was, sometime I was in a training, asked what is the challenge of starting a business. Even I may ask the audience or people watching there is, what's the challenge of starting a business? Some of you would keep saying capital, location, competition, and all those. There are very many, the list is many, but I will say that they're reduced.
Yes.
I'll boldly say it, capital is no longer a problem. Because capital includes things like you have to find, to parent, stock, and all those things. I'll give an example. I have a friend of mine. He recently opened up a shop after really making the money. But at first, all his business was on Facebook. He could go to, he set up a Facebook page. He was selling phones and other gadgets. What he could do is he just had his phone and data. He had friends who had shops, you get it, that were selling these things.
Yes.
So he goes to this shop. He says, okay, I would love to hope you sell this, because everyone wants to sell out their products.
Yes.
What he does, gets his phone. He had a good phone now with it, take good cameras, takes photos, puts prices and everything, like he posts on Facebook.
Yes.
So when you see it, because most people are accessing all this through Facebook, you like it. Yes. How much is this TV? How much is this phone? And all those things. So he tells the price. And then you're like, hey, I would love to have it. Can I come to your shop? He's like, okay. So when you come to, it directs where he took that photo. For example, in that particular shop where you know he will come, he'll be like the shop owner, because this person wants to sell off. So you won't have a problem you being a shop owner because you're selling off. Yes. This is the TV you saw on Facebook. I'm selling this amount. So he pays the amount. He gives the shop owner his cut. He takes his cut. Yes. So he kept doing that because they had different shops that could easily accept him do that.
Yes.
So after a certain time, a year, it was after a year, he opened up a shop. You get it? Right now, he owns a shop that sells spares for phone and all those things. Wow. It's just up there in town here. So you find that young people being able to use digital means well, problems like capital, location, no longer problems. It is just about what to do. Another example, if I go from products, it would be, for example, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
How much input do you think Safe Border, the person owning Safe Border, is putting in to have make money.
I've always wondered how much, because the borders belong to the owners. I don't know really. I would be lying to you.
Let me just
need to research.
a bit about transport, because I'll just touch on certain sectors. It is very easy. Wake up one morning, have an idea. How do I make transport easy?
Okay.
I think you see the available resources. We have very many border guys in the city. See their challenges. See the challenges of the customers using borders. Solve them. That's just an idea in your house with your flip charts, because I have with your flip chart, with your markers, trying to connect the problems for the border guy, problems for the customers. What solutions do you have? You put a list of all those that you have. Then you start saying, okay, which one are visible? Which one are viable? So he saw that creating an app.
Okay.
He may not be a tech guy. You get it?
Yes.
But he may have the idea. It may need some money to be able to develop it and all that. But the options, you may have friends who are developers. You can either decide to discuss the idea with them. Okay, I would love to have this e-commerce platform. I would love to have this platform. How do I have it? But maybe like enough, the guy had some money on him and could be able to start working on the product. And then another thing comes in. There are very many companies that are willing to support startups. You're seeing very many. You know, in 2017 alone, about 159 startups in Africa, they collected about $195 million.
Oh,
just
wow.
like
startup
fees, yes, seed capital, all that.
Yes.
Just because they had great ideas. 159 startups collected. That means on an average, each startup collected about $2 million, or going to, not 2, about 1.2 million each startup on average. So that means that companies are willing to support great ideas like Kafro Foundation, because we've also supported a few.
Yes,
they are there. But the question is, it goes back a little bit to the young people and also the parents, because it is two-way. Critical thinking is a key here. Is something here. How do you sit down and think about a great idea? Next time we should talk about ideation, because it is also very, very big. We normally have classes.
Is it called ideation?
It is ideation.
Yes, the ideation process.
How to come up with a better idea. You may think of an idea. Think of an idea. I would love to make a phone that can, for example, I have my phone is there and I'm here, that can be able to transport, transport itself to my place. But sometimes you find, like now, the process of it coming from there, it's called teleportation. You see it in movies. So think of something like that, but it may not be doable. Yes. So how do you come up with an idea that is easy to implement, that is scalable? There are very many aspects. Very many. We normally have classes of this. Yes. By the way, something small. We're setting up classes with Google. It's called Google Startup Weekend. We shall be launching it soon. I think we shall share with you the details.
Yes. We'd like to be at the launch.
Yes, Google Startup Weekend. We're working with Google. And it is the first startup weekend in Africa. It's not Norway. It has been on in Europe. And it will be basically to help you know how do you create a sustainable startup, a business and all those. And there are very many, we shall be having classes, like 3 classes a week, and then on the weekend, it will be 72 hours of intensive. So by the time you leave the startup weekend, you have your company.
Are you able to say that in Luganda, or I say it for my viewer?
Say it for your viewers.
Unange bagambye kano kakwata ko tuwangalese ne waffe bagambye ebujeyo maaso nga mu myezi emeka.
No, in just a few weeks from now.
Mu week nge mu 2-3 bagenda tandika camp bagise Google Startup Weekend. Mweyo weekend esaawa 72 bagenda kulabanga wozimalirako osobole okutandika business eyo ng'ate erimu ebya technology bingi. N'obwobanga gwe tewasoma kinene nnyo naye ng'osobola okukozesa essimu, ng'osobola okunyiga eppeesa kaibe y'amapeesa, funa engeri gye weewandiisa. Ndoza at the end of the show ojja tubulya engeri abantu gye basobola okwewandiisa bajje for this Google Startup Weekend.
Yeah, because to add some light on that is when someone talks about tech, you ask yourself, how does tech matter in my business? But my sister, I've talked about digital marketing. You're using tech product to reach out to people.
Yes.
You get it? I gave an example last time. Going to field of medicine, doctors, everything. Technology is in every sector. Because you go to a hospital, you find CT machines, like CT scans and all those different gadgets that are making you have life. Or being worked on easily. You get it? That's all tech. So tech is any field. You go to law, there is IBM, Watson that can be able to you, in case I've committed a crime, I don't need to have a series of lawyers to do research. No. Go sit on my machine in the system, feed in whatever I've done. I killed this person at this time, all those things. It will predict and tell me that, hey, you're going to lose this case in court. Okay. But maybe you can do this to be able to have
the research and application?
It is a system called IBM Watson. So there are very many. So finally the question is that tech is in every field. Even lawyers, because lawyers, I don't know, okay, but I think that's the way making money is through research, through all the consultants and all these things. But now the system is giving me all this. So I find that technology in somehow it is in your business. Either you're going to use a phone to reach out to people using WhatsApp. So tech is something that is everywhere. You get it. But the key thing is how to use it. But something small, going back just 1 minute, I was talking about businesses, for example, like self-border and what you need to have a business. You get it? So things are changed. It's all about now your knowledge, your input, your creativity that enables you to start a sustainable business. You've seen self-border. It makes money. The border are not theirs. For them, what they do is they're just in the middle to link you just between the client who wants to go somewhere and the person who has a motorcycle to take you, full stop. That's what they do. That's the only thing they do.
They have no particular investment whatsoever.
Apart from only the app they did, and then their time, the team, staff, of which they make money to pay them. Yes. So you find that the business space is changing so quickly that the challenges that were there in very many years ago are no longer the challenges that are there right now. Yes. So point taken in this issue is that don't have excuses for not starting up a business or for not making business grow. No. Yes. You just need to think. Just beyond what you see there. Yes. That's one of them also.
Now, Alex, we have barely 13 minutes left to go. Yeah. How do we conclude our lesson today? I hope, by the way, you've been writing. Nela bito baga bufune ekitabo ne kalamu. Abatasobodde kuwandiika osobola okudownloadinga show yaffe okugijja ku Facebook weri mu runninga live sawa zino. Osobola okugidownloadinga n'oyisamu mu eyo lesson nkakasa w'ogimalirako ojja kubeera ng'olowooza mu ngeri ya njawulo. Dakika 12 tumalirize.
Okay, let me just use a few minutes to talk about a few points. One, for businesses. Our businesses run on customers. So customer satisfaction is key. Yes. But then customer satisfaction is becoming very difficult in this digital era. But it comes back to a business owner. How do you satisfy your customer? Customer service. And another, that's one of the things. On the side of those selling, those in different businesses, how do you satisfy your customer? You get it? You may think you may do it in the way you used to do it very many years ago. No, it has changed because the customers you have nowadays don't care. Customers are so proud, because it is what the nation is giving us. You get it? And another thing for those companies is productivity. All different businesses, different companies out there. How are your employees productive? How do you stimulate productivity in your employees? For example, I'll use Smart TV. How do you stimulate productivity? Because only change you've been having back in the days that companies have been paying people for availability. Yes. I came in at 8:30, I left at 5:30.
And what did I do? Salary at the end of the month.
But now you should focus on productivity. How do you make your employees productive? How do they give you, because how do you grow with changing trends? There are very many courses that are put out there for helping employees to grow. Yes. You get it? Let them do them. Most of them are free, some of them are paid for. As a company, invest in your employees. Yes. Yes, pay for some of those that are paid for. Let them go. Because if they learn something new and implement it and test it with your company will grow. So it is a key thing, productivity and then customer satisfaction for that. And then for the young people, because see, with their 15-year-old CEOs, do you know why it is easy? Because a child of 12 years or 10 years will come and, just a simple example. Yes. You know the games we enjoy on our phones?
Yes, Candy Crush.
Most of those games are done by 8-year-olds.
Yes.
So that means that if I do a game, for example, I come up with an idea of Candy Crush and put it in a Play Store, that's a business I've done. That means I'm a CEO of my own company, which is Candy Crush, because the more you play Candy Crush, the more you enjoy it. Guy is making money. Yes, it's addictive, because there are very many ways on how you can make money. We should also discuss about that some other time, and also we normally have classes about how do you make money from your different applications. Yes. So you find that even now, the generation Alpha, the generation Z, you get it, because now with the millennials, because millennials were those born between 1983 and 1994. So in case of in that range, you're a millennial. So with the millennials, we are now starting to grow, to take over business, but it will be very bad if now this generation Z and Alpha, they are going to be able to, they made employers. Because now they're so creative, we're failing to adapt to these different changing trends.
changing
But these guys that are
technologies.
born in this generation right now, they're born, when I was young, I was eating sand somewhere.
Yes.
Guy here is 3 years old, gets a phone, they're operating on a smartphone. So they're playing on a phone.
Yes.
For me, when I was playing in soil.
They don't have time for dulu, they don't have time for
Play.
buchokolo
All
in
those
the
things,
grass and in the soil. Tebalina bude bwabyo.
So you find that now they are living within the time of technology. So you find that if not very really safe and really creative, they're going to be our bosses. You find that your cousin that that you hoped in studying is your boss. You get it.
And you're calling this generation X?
Yeah, Z and Alpha.
Which one is Z?
Like those born from 1995 going
onwards
to about 2000, and then Alpha, those now the 3 years we have, the 3-year-olds from 2000 about 7. I'll give you more details about the generation because they're very many generations.
Yes,
but what I'm sure of is the millennials that I'm in, because I'm a millennial.
Yeah, I'm a millennial too.
1983 to 1994.
Yes.
Get it? So you find that with the millennials, if we're not really so clever and so creative, we know where to go. We're trying to do a program.
the jobs.
Yes, we're trying to do a program because about coding. We talk about it. It's called Gen Code. Trying to help these young people and with the millennials to learn coding. Coding is a new language.
Yes.
That everyone has to know. One question as we wind up.
Okay.
How could you feel if you went to Jinja and people are speaking Lusoga around you and you're not picking anything? How could you feel?
I would feel isolated, left out, and perhaps abused.
Same thing. This generation, the language that is spoken all over the world is code.
Okay.
Is a new language that everyone, you need at least to learn. For example, me, you're speaking Lusoga, I understand. I can listen to it and I can speak a few words in Lusoga.
Yes.
Why? Because I never to learn. Because I felt bad whenever people were speaking Lusoga in front of me and I couldn't learn. So
Yes.
also feel bad when someone is speaking of code, someone has given you an app to play with, but you don't know what's behind the app. You don't know what's behind your company website. Someone comes, tells you domain name, 1 million, hosting 5 million, that is 6 million spent on something. But if you knew that domain name is just 100K or just 50K or just 20, you get it. So find that if you knew these things, it could save you a lot of money.
Yes.
So code is the new language. You're trying to teach young people how to code. Viewers there, we have programs. Yes, these ones, some of them are paid for, some of them are free, depending on how you come in and how maybe you find us. But most of these programs are there to help you learn, because the generation we're in right now is about technology.
Amazing.
Like it or not, that's the generation we're in right now.
Amazing. Now, take a look at that page and we see whether we have some questions. In the meanwhile, as we close off our show, we want to engage you directly. You see, while we are talking about codes, and I mean, it sounds like gibberish to you unless you can understand some of these technical terms. Nemanya nti chagezako kunyonyola nti kebe simu ngesikatiridde oyinza okugenda wali ku dduuka ne bagamba nti weetaaga emitwalo 10 okugitereeza, boogera bigambo simanya flashing simanya biki, naye nga kyakugamba nti singa oba ng'otegedde otaddeyo obudde n'omanya ku bino ebintu ebimu, wandyesanze nga kyeweetaaga just siringi 10 transport yakutwala wali, oba kyeweetaaga 10 lwa internet n'otereeza ekizibu kiri ku simu yo. Ebimu ku bino n'ebisingawo ajja kuba abikuyigiriza. I don't know whether we have some questions yet. I understand we have someone from Munyonyo. Is it Derek Ogwal? Now, Derek Ogwal is saying, thank you so much for the show, Alex, and thanks for sharing. And his question is, this is an interesting one. I don't know how you'll handle it. Could you read it for us? What is Derek asking?
How can it give me food? You know? Okay, I will not answer it in the form of, because I know what he's meaning, because yes, I've met with him before.
How can the internet
No, I get it right now. Yes, very, very well, because people say, but internet can answer the questions to you. Yes. Why, how, what, when, it can answer. How do I get food? I will order it from KFC on my phone using data.
Yes.
When do I get it? They will give me a time left for me to receive it.
Yes.
And when. So you find that you can get food from there, because if you're at home and you're hungry and you can't move, but then KFC is online, or like, because there's Jumia food,
yes,
you can be able to order for food and it comes to my home.
Yes.
You get it? So Sebot can give you food and you can be able to enjoy and get satisfied.
And you save the transport it will take to go there physically.
Very well. So,
wow, amazing.
So it can give you food. It can answer all those questions that you ask yourself: what, when, how, all those ones.
Yes.
So it can give you food also.
So, Derek, go out there, you go with your answer. And of course, thank you so much, Joshua, for watching. Joshua from Kampala, you are amazing. We have someone from South Sudan. Wow. Thank you so much for watching from wherever you are. And do share widely. Share widely. I don't know that we have a question there that you may want to answer. They are mostly comments. Yeah. Away from that, we are winding up our show today here on the Smart Rise Show. And of course, this is the Smart Forum, where we bring in various people with various expertises to share with us and of course to enrich us as the business community, but more if you are aspiring to join the business community. It is all relevant to you. Don't forget, you can be part of the conversation on Twitter at S24TV, at Ronald Tush Kamwe, at Ronald Tush rather on Twitter, and Alex Boji on Twitter?
Yes, Alex, it is Boji Alex2 on Twitter, but when you put in Alex Boji, still you can find me on Facebook, Alex Boji. But in case all those are difficult for, just put in Ujamaa Tribe.
Amazing.
Or just go on Google and just search for just put my name in Google.
Amazing.
You'll find all my pages. Just put Alex Boji.
Yeah, Google knows you. Google knows
just
you.
put that in
Amazing.
Google. You'll find all
just
my contacts.
Just put Boji Alex.
Anything you want to know about me, all questions, anything, how do you reach me, how, what do I do, for how long have I done it, anything, just put in Alex Boji anywhere on your phone, either on Bing, anywhere in your search engine.
Amazing.
Like anywhere you have it and just put in my name.
Amazing.
You find my information, find about Ujamaa Tribe, what we do. But it is our time. Let's not just watch and enjoy our voices, because yes, we know have good voices, to show have a good voice. Let's just learn. Let's learn something. I just learned something today. Learn about Google My Business. Talk about Google My Business. Set up your location. Do it today. Do it now. Set up your location because it is free. Google won't charge you for that.
Amazing.
No, it is free of charge. Set up a Facebook page. It is free.
Yes.
You get it. Next time we meet, or maybe when you come to some of our classes, show teach about Facebook. Facebook is not all about marketing. No. It's all about informing. It's not all about selfies. And and even selling, because if you go to Facebook to sell, by the post people have bias on Facebook. In case you go to Facebook to sell, no one will buy from you. So don't be disappointed because they won't buy. Because don't go there to sell, because it is a platform of sharing information, sharing. Go there to share. Go there to communicate. But if you go there just to sell, you may not achieve as much as you want. Now, as we wind up the show, Alex, you had mentioned the 72-hour boot camp. I feel rather 72-hour weekend, something. Could you, in a second, tell us how to be part of it, how our viewers can benefit from it, and of course, finally, give us your remarks on the topic. Okay, let me just use 1 minute for two things. One, I'll talk about GenCode. Okay. GenCode is a program for young people. Okay, no, I'll say young people and those that want to love coding and programming. You get it? From age of 5 to any age that anyone wants to learn, but I would say between age of 5 to about 20 something, because if you, sometimes some of these things, you get it. There are very many advantages of learning how to code, stimulating your thinking capability, your productivity. There are very many when you come over. So we have GenCode. It is running. It is a program. It is paid for. Can I say the price? Yes, please. It's just $60 Ugandan shillings, 230. For a period of 1 month, what you get a certificate. You get different badges, and we use content because we're working with IBM, Microsoft, Facebook, and Google. So you get content from all those companies that you admire to work with. So that is one. The Google Startup Weekend, we're starting it. I'm not going to get the data. I'll be able to share with you the data, so we'll talk about it. But this Startup Weekend, it is to help those having businesses, those wanting to start businesses. You get it? Yes. Come and know how to start a sustainable business. Even if it is an NGO, even if it is a what, because it's all business. Yes. It's also, there's a sort of sustainability. That word is difficult. Sustainability. That one. Yes. So the Google Startup Weekend, I'll give you more information about it. Yes, I just knocked about it because we have finalized everything. Like it is. You've engaged all the necessary stakeholders. Everything is now set. They are now setting the date. But it will always start with sessions, 3 sessions within the week, and then end up with a weekend bootcamp from Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So by the time you leave the boot camp, you have a business or you have anything. One special thing about this boot camp is the first boot camp we're thinking about it will be we want to make it free. It will be free. Let me say it will be free. Then the other boot camps will be paid for sure. So we'll communicate the prices because we want you people to get the feel, and then to others to come. So the boot camps will be paid for, but the first one will be free of charge. But it will be only free of charge to the first ones that we can be able to sign up for the program. I'll share more details with you and we can share within the coming shows.
All right, we do look forward to that. Away from that, it has been the Smart Forum, the Smart Try Show here on Smart 24 TV. It's been myself, Ronald Tush Kamweya. Earlier on, we had Frank Gashumba. And of course, it's a very big team. We have Biharimana Shakira, the sports lady. We have Jacqueline Narinda, all the way from the west. And of course, Abe, Robert, Bashir, William, thank you so much. Yahaya, the team that is working hard to see that we get on air. Mr. Wasaja, you are amazing. And of course, Madam Jen Kasumba, thank you so much. And our dear guest, we really appreciate your time and commitment. Thank you so much, Mr. Alex Boji, all the way from Ujamaa Tribe. Stay tuned for more programming here on Smart 24 TV. Let's be right back after this break.
Kasule, jine mugugu jonna jaki.
Ngende bwerukola.
Gwe towulirangako ababonabona nga bagenze bwerukola.
Nze abatuufu nabafunye. Ye Spotlight.
Spotlight?
Yeah. Spotlight International Recruitment Agency kye kitongole kyokka ekyakakasibwa Ministry y'ekikula ky'abantu okufunira bannayuganda emirimu ebweru era nga twogerera beetaaga ba security guards, drivers, ba maids, waiters